What's good, RTA? You hear that? Probably because the TV is muted. But if it wasn't, you'd be hearing the classic RTA sounds of SpiritLive. For years now, students have had the opportunity to launch their own podcast and live radio show right here in Allen Slate. Today, we're going behind the scenes of SpiritLive to uncover what goes on before the broadcasts start. Where do the ideas come from? What's it like running a live show? And most importantly, why is it called SpiritLive when most spirits are depicted as deceased? But first, speaking of deceased, we have a news correspondent asking the public about a very important question facing the radio community.
We're live? Oh, hello! My name is On to Air, and today I'm going to be interviewing students at TMU campus to ask them who killed the radio star. Was it video? Was it podcasting? Or perhaps it was Bluetooth connection in cars? Or maybe it was those screens that they added to the Samsung fridges? Or maybe it was... Excuse me, sir, do you know who killed the radio star?
No.
Excuse me, who killed the radio star?
Video.
Wrong. It was podcasting. Podcasting killed the radio star.
Male podcast.
Was it Man with Podcasts?
You're completely correct. That's why the microphone is going into the hands of women today. Excuse me, do you know who killed the radio star? Excuse me, do you know who killed the radio star?
Your mom.
Damn it. Oh my God, it's so cold. Some people think it was video or MTV, but
I heard about that.
You heard about that? You heard about this?
Yeah, I did. Maybe it was radio. Maybe it's radio versus, maybe radio's trying to frame video. That's an idea.
Get in, please. Oh my God. Do you know who killed the radio star?
Oh, that's your leash.
Excuse me. All right. Oh, thank you. Hi. Excuse me. Hi. Okay. That's okay. So it seems like nobody knows who killed the radio star. Maybe everyone on this campus is too young to remember radio and the star that she was. Or maybe 80s nostalgia died with Stranger Things. Or maybe all we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo Goo, Radio Blah Blah, Radio What's New. Radio, someone still loves you. Not me though. I'm out here to try and clear Video's name. I mean, I am a news anchor at the end of the day, so it's kind of my job.
Did she say her name was On to Air? Today, we're in Allen Slate with Studio B. Can you guys tell us a little more about your live show?
We bring local artists, sometimes people in the professional music program, into the multi-track studio just in the third floor of the RCC.
The point of the show is just kind of to highlight smaller artists up and coming in Toronto, give them a platform to be seen and heard.
How exactly do you guys go about finding the artists that you want to interview and coordinating, being able to have them on your show?
So it really depends. I think the first season was a lot of artists that we already knew. There's a lot of amazing artists that attend TMU, a lot of local artists in the community. And then as the season progressed and we have our new season now, we've just had to find artists that we like, message them, see what they say.
So SpiritLive has the option between a live show or a podcast. Can you tell me why you went in the direction that you did?
I like the live aspect because it's a lot more interactive. We also, not only do we play the videos that we edit for Studio B, but also sometimes we'll just bring in a couple songs that we found recently from local artists, and we can play those, talk about the artists if they weren't able to come in for an actual set.
So if one of us is editing the final cut, a lot of the times on the live show, it'll be like two of us watching the final cut for the first time live. And that's just kind of like a really cool experience to get to do with these two.
Why do you think students should be involved with SpiritLive?
A good like starter to begin working on things that aren't associated with RTA courses. And I feel like that's kind of what this program is. Like, it's just what you make of it.
I think it's also a great opportunity to learn about troubleshooting. There's always people who are in the room, or like in the studio rather, who are gonna know stuff. So it's kind of a good first experience to figure it out yourself or ask people for help.
So with this season wrapping up, what's coming next for Studio B? What do we have in store?
So a little hard launch here, but we're thinking of wrapping up with, we're cycling back to our first performer, Angelique Dancel. And we're having her perform here in Team U, and think visuals, set design, audience, crew, recorded, all the good stuff.
Some sort of visual rebrand, so that's definitely coming.
Maybe some live events over summer, perhaps. Keep your eye open. But I think the main thing is like what's coming next is just a lot of really exciting artists.
My last question for you guys now is, can I be on your show? I learned the recorder when I was very young, and I'm sure I could pick it up again very quickly. Thoughts?
Send us a demo and you're on.
We've heard the rumors, so
That's true. If rumors are true.
if
Rumors are true.
Today I'm here with the lovely folks from Next in Q. Can you tell me a little bit about how you came up with the idea?
Next in Q is a queer arts and culture show. Every week I have on a guest or a few guests who are a part of the LGBTQ plus community, and we talk about like issues within the community. We share our favorite songs by queer artists. I came up with it because I had really gay music taste in first year. I was just listening to a lot of lesbians, and I was like, I need an outlet for these lesbians to like be somewhere, and that was SpiritLive.
Why exactly did you feel that SpiritLive was the best platform to really showcase the queer community and queer artists?
I think that SpiritLive was the best platform for this just because it's so accessible to students. In my first year, I didn't know if I wanted to be in audio, but SpiritLive was kind of like the gateway for me to become someone who like does radio and audio as what I want to pursue in my career, and I've done it all throughout RTA.
And what's it like to produce a legacy show? Do you find that your show has taken on different lives throughout the seasons of SpiritLive?
We've done 7 seasons. You've been on how many?
5 for me. As the friend group changes, we get different people in, and like the team changes. We've had people leave. We've had people graduate even.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just like lived its life with us for the past 4 years, which is really cool.
What do you hope that the queer community really takes from your show?
Just how multifaceted the queer community is. I feel like we have so many different types of people who have so much like different music tastes.
I think main takeaway, we have great music. Gays make great music. I think that is like the main thing with Next in Q is there's great music and great stories that come from things. Another thing is like the local scene is really, really, really beautiful, and the exploration that we've done within that community, or that you've done more, has been really, really nice.
Folks, dream guest on your podcast. Who is it?
I mean, just for the lore, I feel like it has to be Chapel Roan.
Oh, bring her back.
Bring her back.
Round 2 with the Next in Q team, please.
Yeah, the lore is that I've already interviewed her.
She's
But-
already been around.
Yeah,
She's been here.
she's been here, but not on Next in Q.
Not on Next in Q, but with Sarah. So
Can you give us literally any more context into interviewing Chapel Rowan? No, like, what did she like smell like? How was her aura? Like, what color is her aura when you see her in person? And that was Next in Q. The interviewers become the interviewees.
that was
intense energy.
Today we're here with Thomas from One Take News. Thomas, why don't you start by telling us a little more about your show?
My name is Thomas Ellinidis, and I run my own page called One Take News, where I talk about movies and television shows and interview the people behind them.
Can you tell us a little more about the structure behind One Take News?
Throughout the week, I kind of keep tabs on a lot of the important things that are happening in the industry, whether it's just through Twitter, Hollywood Reporter, Variety, and then I write it all down into notes, turn it into a mini script, and hopefully that's about 50 minutes of content. And as for interviews, it's just a lot of emailing, knowing the right people, and hoping and praying.
Can you tell us about the guests that you bring onto your SpiritLive show?
I have 2 friends, Connor Fortune and Aryan Kanji. They're just as passionate about movies as me, so being able to share this with my friends and being able to have these very natural conversations for people to listen to is something that's always been really exciting to me. And Connor also hosts his own SpiritLive show, so he's very familiar with the format as well.
What advice would you give to other students who would like to start their own SpiritLive shows?
My best advice for anyone who wants to start SpiritLive, find something you're passionate about. I mean, that's the easiest thing, because you're going to be, whether it's a podcast podcast or radio show, you're going to be doing it for 30 minutes to an hour. You're going to have to talk about this subject. More importantly, find people who love it as much as you.
Can you tell me what the biggest highlight has been for you working on the show?
I mean, the first one I remember was my very first red carpet. It was for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hayden Christensen was doing the carpet, and I'm a huge Star Wars fan. For me, going on that red carpet and meeting someone I idolized growing up was a super surreal moment.
Can you tell us a little more about the journey that One Take has taken over the past 5 years?
From when I started in 2021, it was all print. And then SpiritLive was like my first real exposure to doing more than just print or hiding behind the camera, if you will. I brought Connor and Arian on to the SpiritLive show. SpiritLive was a big way in expanding One Take to where it is today.
So speaking of One Take, can you tell me what your hottest take would be? I believe that soup is not food, soup is boiled water, it's borderline witchcraft.
I mean, soup is food because there's stuff boiled in water. Are you saying, what do you say about tea then, if you're saying this about soup?
Boiled water.
It's not the same. It has flavors in it. It has calories. Water does not have calories. Soup has calories. It's just, that makes it a food on its own, in my opinion.
This is Thomas, One Take News. Thank you so much.
Welcome to ASMRTA. We will start with checking our EDC equipment. Do we have the Filex kit? Can we make sure all the stands and cords work? Is this the FS6? We need the SD card adapter. Can you go ask for the adapter? What do you mean we don't need the adapter? Oh, it's not the FS6.
Now, hooking up a computer to the RTA lounge. No, I still can't see anything. Try the HDMI too. Yeah, still no connection. Go to the HDMI 3. Oh, I see something. Oh, shoot. No, it's gone again. Go back to the HDMI 1.
Now, let's move on to building a set in studio. Do we have any sandbags? Just steal them from Studio A. If anyone asks, this was a first-year single cam class.
Here is turning on a light. Sparking. Sparking. Sparking.
And now, room tone. Sorry, did you hear that? I'm gonna step outside.
And we will end with listing Professor's social security numbers. First up, Karen Sabeth.
Thank you so much for stopping by for another episode of What's Good RTA. And thank you so much to all of the shows on SpiritLive who took the time to sit with us for an episode. And one more thing. If you or anyone you know has any information on who killed the radio star, please call the number below.
Hey, can we get in there?
Oh, sorry. I love meeting fans.
No,
Oh.